Joel Wilson.
Digging in the switch hitter, Brian Marmolejo, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Now here's the pitch. In there for strike one.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
1-1.
Off the plate, ball one.
And it's 1-2.
The count is 1-2.
The 1-2 is taken high above the zone.
2-2.
The 2-2 one more time. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time. Stepping in, Russ Peters. He flew out in his last at bat.
Shortstop, Russ Peters.
First pitch of the at bat on its way. Hard hit ball to second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base runner.
The designated hitter, number 4.
Stepping in, Mario Rubio. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Peters leads off first with one away. And there's ball one.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Now batting, number 37.
Standing in now, Kyle Tucker, as he'll take a look at ball one. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Fastball just missed above the zone.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
That one's in there. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
3-2 now. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone. Standing in, Ryan McMahon, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. McMahon makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. The 0-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Rich McCabe is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The American League took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Jamison Taillon pitches well enough to get the W. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious American.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
Live from for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. I mean, he's got over 400 home runs.
Second.
Any manager would be happy to pencil his name in the lineup and rely on that power every time he comes to the plate. What a luxury this club has.
And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
Now the 3-0 offering is in there for strike one. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Casto leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate and it bounces away. And he nails him at third. Great throw. Hit hard on the ground towards second. To his left, McGee. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
This could have been much worse for the first baseman here. He goes up for the throw, leaving his feet, and exposes himself to a potentially devastating collision because the throw was down the first base line. He's lucky he didn't get taken out right here.
The first baseman, number 68.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just misses for ball one.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. No contact there, and it's 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for LA. So now the Phillies. Into the box now, Steve Benitez. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. And now a pitch on the way. Hey now.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And guys, this starting pitcher right here is in the top 5 in the league in strikeouts. And what does that tell me? That tells me that his defense cannot fall asleep in this one. They better go through their pre-pitch routine. They better stay on their toes and stay engaged in this one in case something finds a barrel.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And he misses with it. 1-1. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Nunez scoops it up. Another 2-2 offering. No score here as we play inning number 2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Batting 7th, the third baseman, Rosell Herrera.
Into the box, Rosell Herrera. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Down the left field line and deep. Robinson on the move. And he makes the catch in the corner. Now batting, Fernando Pena. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Pena is a highly regarded defender, especially as corner infielders go. Some guys at first or third are there because they can hit, but he takes a lot of pride in his defense, and as a result, it's definitely not uncommon for him to make an impact on the game with his glove. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Hit out towards second. To his left, McGee. And there's out number 2. Now at the plate, Brian Chen, who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. Dodgers down in order. Third coming up. Into the box now, Joel
Wilson.
sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Pena is right there. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless.
The left fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Castro.
A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Liner toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. So coming to the plate, Cody Bellinger. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
The 1-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
The batter, number 68.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Hit on the ground. First baseline. Oh, and this goes right past him. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
Benitez.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this is taken outside for ball one.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
On a line, that's a base hit. And the run will score as the Dodgers grab the early 1-0 lead.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, D-Row. They finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
Esparza is there, 2 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Rosell Herrera comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Tellez at second, Benitez at first, 2 out in the inning. Pulled toward right center field. Roman is after it. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the. So it's a run on. Digging in now, Fernando Pena. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Fernando Pena.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Into the box, Eldon Ray. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. On the ground to third. Nunez is there. And there are 2 away now. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Brian Chen. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Digging in once again, Jose Castro. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Castro.
First offering on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Fouled away. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he takes a called strike 2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Popped him up. Jeffers is there. Makes the play, one away. Digging in and looking for more, Cody Bellinger. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First offering on its way. Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Correa. Fielded cleanly. And, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, 0-1, here it comes.
Ball 1.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Now the 2-1. Hit down first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Dodgers leave 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Coming to the plate now, Joel. 1 thus far.
Wilson.
Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count. No runs, just 1 hit, and 2 errors so far on the Philadelphia line score. Hit down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is. Luis Hernandez is on to pitch from the bullpen now. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Julio Urias claims the win out of the pen, his first. Carmen Chavez wraps it up for the save, his 18th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB. And welcome to the home of the Buccos since 2001, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series. Chris Gonzalez gets the ball in game 3 of the series.
Play ball. 3. Yeah.
Now at the plate, Quan Matson. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
And he got him. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
This is skied into short left center. Calling for it, Osuna. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Up next for the Buccos, Kurt Grimsley. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game.
Grimsley.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Lewis Brinson. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July.
Brinson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Well, it's been a rather lopsided series so far, with the Phillies dominating to this point and taking aim in this one at a series sweep.
One of the toughest things to do at this level is to win on the road. With the win today, this would be a sweep of a road series. That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Batting fifth.
Now at the plate, Omar Molina, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Brinson aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. the 2-1. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And let's take a look at Carlos Correa. I had an old friend say to me one time, this is what they look like. And this is exactly what it looks like. The ability to play gold glove defense and hit in the middle of the order. I smell a potential Hall of Fame career.
Alden Booth is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And the runner back safely. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And the throw-in gets away from him. And he will score now from first. And the throwing mistake there getting the ball in is going to wind up costing him. Stepping into the box, Ken Meza. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Zavala over to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping into the box, Vernon Ramirez looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Too low, 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Roman has a beat on it. And that ends the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. So next to the plate for the Phils, Joel Wilson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Matson giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning.
We're back now as the Pirates line up readies for their 3rd turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had their issues on offense. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
All right. Thanks, Heidi. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Count remains at 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Weekly hit to third. Ibarra charging in on it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in to try it again. Zue Lin so far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Zue Lin.
Fastball in there for a called strike. 2 out, nobody on. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. In order go the Pirates. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Joel Wilson. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Matson. And that retires the side. 9 men come to the plate. Leading off the inning, Kurt Grimsley, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The 1-0. And it's fouled away. Popped him up. Jeffers has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now at the plate, Lewis Brinson. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Fastball that time, out number 2.
Well, name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season, it's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, 0-1.
0-1.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Changeup. Good pitch there. 1-2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Still 1-2. The next 1-2 pitch. Misses. Ball 2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And he fouls this one off. Another try at 2-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-a-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
Fouled away. ready with another 2-2. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And he struck him out as this epic battle goes to the pitcher, and the side is fine. Digging in, Alden Booth. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Two and 0 now.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Shoot for the first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just one hit to this point. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are two away. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. So striding in, Vernon Ramirez.
Now batting, catcher, Vernon.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a ball fought off foul off to the right. It's strike one. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, it looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Now here it comes. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Philadelphia's on top, 5-1. So here now's the pitcher, Oswaldo Montano. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2, he's got to regroup.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Ripped on the ground to first. Valladares moving to his right, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Ton Matson. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. 0-1 the count. We're in the sixth inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Liner toward right center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way was special.
Win.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. And he takes strike two.
Count 0-2.
Matson, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with two away.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
First delivery to him on the way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2. Lined into right, a base hit. Matson ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate as they now trail by only 3.
Dan, that had to be missed execution right there. 2 strikes on the batter. You throw a breaking ball, but you leave it up a little bit for him to be able to drive it into the out.
No doubt about it, D-Row. 2-strike breaking ball intended to be at the ankles or below, to even bounce it to get him to chase and swing. Too good of a pitch with a breaking ball with 2 strikes to this hitter.
The 1-0 delivery. He's running. Pitch is high. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
Now the 2-1. Line drive to center field. Robinson is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Just the one, and that's all. Floyd McGee is up off the bench. Well,
there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games. But they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
12-6 the final tally here. The Pirates jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.